Hey, so I quite enjoyed making the last set of videos, even if they weren't the greatest. So I'm going to try making some more, and hopefully these will be better. Today I'm going to be trying out the new Zoo list with Imp Gang Boss, just because it seems to be really popular right now, and this card seems really good. And I haven't played this deck since the release of Goblins vs. Gnomes. For my list, I basically just took all of the cards that I liked from the old Zoo list, and then I'm playing all of those and none of the cards that I didn't like. I'm trying out this like high end of Loatheb and Doctor Boom just because that seems to be standard in Zoo right now. Even though I didn't really like playing expensive cards in the old Zoo list, just because it just screwed up your Doomguard so much, and the additional value of these cards was like not like these plays were not really better than just like cheap card, life tap, cheap card. But these cards are potentially like good enough that they're still worth playing right now. In fact, like Doctor Doom probably is. But we'll see. That's why I want to try them out. You might notice that there's no implosions, just because I'm really just not a fan of that card. It's not only is it extremely high variance, but it also just makes your deck a lot more vulnerable to sweepers. And when I played this deck, I never really felt like I wanted just more powerful cards that were higher variance just so I could just steal games. Every game I lost, I always just felt like it was just because my opponent had a sweeper and I didn't really have a convenient way to develop my board against it. And these cards are all extremely good against sweepers because they'll often take your small creatures out of sweeper range. And Implosion is exactly the opposite. It like just makes a bunch of small creatures, they get swept up in a sweeper. And yeah, past that I don't think there's really that much to say. I have Argent Squires over Leaper Gnomes because this is overall a bit of a slower list. And I've got just the one power overwhelming because I don't think you ever want to draw two of this card. I'm not sure about this one Dark Arendorf. It could really be anything. And I'm not super excited about playing this many 4-drops, but I think this is just the best last card. I am interested in trying out Soulfires just because even after it was nerfed, I thought it was a really powerful option for this deck just because like even just one copy gave it so much more reach. It's like so much more burst and so much more burst potential. But I don't think you can justify it with this many expensive cards, and I'm more interested in trying out the expensive cards than I am in trying out the Soulfires. I don't really anticipate like winning that much with this like first sketch, but in any case, we'll certainly learn something.